Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for April 2018. So nice to have you back. So we have your full moon coming up on the 31st. I don't know a lot about astrology, but I feel like it's a good thing. Good thing for you. A good energy. You know, I sit there and meditate sometimes to figure out what sign I want to do next. There's no real science behind what I do, so to speak. And, you know, I just kind of, think about all the different signs. And, boy, your Libra was definitely calling out. Definitely calling out. So let's see why. Alright, so this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Those intuitively guided. Welcome. We're going to go ahead and use the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue. We're going to use these for the month of April. I haven't used them in a while. And it's funny, I used to use them all the time. But, you know, I just, I really like the smaller sizes, in my hand. But I felt like they needed to come out. Okay, I heard a pop. So I feel like that's like, stop shuffling. Oh, I heard it again. It's like, ding, ding. Deck feels super heavy. I don't know if that, usually when my deck feels heavy, it means that, what you've been experiencing has been heavy energy. But this deck is also a heavy deck. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. And then what we're going to do, the Tarot Illuminato on top. And, they'll relate to each other. And I'm not sure yet for clarifiers. Okay. Beautiful Libra. April 2018. What will be? What will be? I have the Six of Pentacles. It's a nice balanced energy. So, that's nice opening up with. I always feel the Six of Pentacles is a very, giving energy. I feel that, Six of Pentacles is about possible money coming to you, right? But I feel the underlying message is about how when we're giving, whether it be money, gifts of time, whatever it is, it then comes back. Karma. And I feel like, Libra, I feel that this is karma coming back. In a good way. In a good way. Okay. I'm sure there's other things with that, but I do feel that. So, we'll see. We'll see. I have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. I have the Nine of Fire, the Nine of Wands. I have the Seven of Wands. You know, it's funny, I feel like, I guess it's not funny, but for a few, with the Seven of Wands sitting below, what I feel like is a karmic time. This could be, you know, you may have to go through like an experience short, like this doesn't feel major, but like, alright, let me say it in a different way. I feel like, probably for all of us, it's like, this is a time, can't find the right words. There's an energy that is opening up, that's opening up, that will be available, though it always is. But maybe it's the, well, maybe with the Ace of Swords beside that, it's the ability to see that. Because I do kind of feel like with the Nine of Swords here, or I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands, that, you know, on an underlying basis of this reading, it feels like what it's saying is this time, okay? Whether you're just maybe leaving this karmic time or just entering, I'm not sure yet. But I feel like what it's saying is almost like your guides will tell you when to be careful, tell you when to hold back. Because if we're creating karma right now, right? Because I guess we're always creating it. But right now, it feels like the energy is even more for you, Libra. So even more. And I feel like your guides are saying that they'll be there, that because you know it's like he's whispering back. And I feel protection with this Ace of Swords. I feel protection over you. Even with the Nine of Wands now looking back, it's like I feel you're very protected during this time. And even aware, if you choose, okay, if you You have to be aware to be aware. Does that make sense? Let me bring that down a little. Well, there's going to be illumination. Okay. And it's almost like you're being guided. You're definitely being protected. And that's a great thing. You know, you are being protected through this karmic cycle. Almost, you know, I almost feel like if you start to get like in this negative headspace, you'll get a little nudge, you know, something like, I don't know, something will fall off a shelf. You know, the radio will start blaring something to like snap you out of it. And recognize those signs. Like if you're really in a negative headspace and like you just find yourself like sitting in a chair and or your couch and you're just like going down, and all of a sudden you hear this loud noise, okay, like something fell, but maybe maybe you can't find it. Many times it's your loved ones just trying to snap you out of that energy, much like you snap a dog. You know, you can easily snap a dog's energy out of what they're previously thinking, and I'm not saying that right, but okay, all right. So that feels like underlying energy, though, guys. But we'll see. You know, it's adding up to a 6, so this does feel like energy that maybe you are moving out of. We'll see. Okay. All right, let's get the rest of our cards. 2 more cards. I'm getting 1 extra card with each reading. I don't know why. We have the King of Swords coming under the Ace of Swords. That we have the Queen of Cups next to this King. You know, is this King you, Libra, male or female? And this Queen of Cups, well, you're going towards her, so. Okay. And I have the 8 of Swords. Boy, my candle is really flickering. Libra, I feel like, there's like a gate opening. And once you walk through the gate, once you accept it, and I feel like the gate, once you walk through that gate, you're heading towards truth, real truth. You're heading to, and this feels like it's an option. I don't have to go through this gate, but if I do, and even though, it does feel like it can be difficult because it's mental. its beliefs, its thoughts. And it's looking at him, and it's looking at him deeply. It's, you walk through the gate and there is no turning back. Like, you're willing to face the real truths about yourself. And again, although it's difficult, when we think of that, we only think of the negative, and we forget that we're also remembering the truth of who we are and what we've accomplished. How we are as a human. So it's not, and I guess I'm saying it because it's not, it can be challenging, but the reward is everything. It's everything. So it's kind of like, I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. It's kind of like running for, running for that finish line. But to get across that finish line, it took experience. It took dedication, right? It took time, effort. It took your hard work, but you're working towards your passion. And it's almost like walking through this gate is crossing that finish line. And that reward at the end. And, it's funny, I'm thinking in my head, well, I don't know that I've ever crossed like an actual finish line. And immediately was told, you do it every day. You do it every day. Okay, wow. So this is an option. This is an option. Okay, well, wow. It's the first time I've ever gotten a message like that out of the Eight of Swords. And I feel like I need to add the words in, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's not that type of a challenge. Like, you don't have to fear it. And you don't have to go head on. It's up to you. Okay. And the Ace of Swords talks about a challenging beginning. The Eight of Swords is the truth. That's funny. With the King of Swords there. Wow, I mean, and I just have to add, like, I'm looking at the words, and, I remember that I very seldom would even read the card, but it's like certain words are popping out to me. And it's like, I go through this gate that Spirit's saying, really will change everything. It shows me the truth. But it's like the truth of everything. And I mean, with that truth, listen, you can't be the same. You have to operate differently, right? You know what areas now that you need to operate differently in. And that's a great thing to know. You know, let's say that I'm trying to think of a negative trait for Libra, and my mind just went blank, like there are no negative traits. There are none. Anyway, maybe it's your sass. Maybe that's what it is. It's your sass. And it doesn't mean that you lose it. You learn how to control it. That's what it is. You learn how to control these parts of yourself, almost putting yourself in perfect harmony. You're putting yourself in perfect harmony. And what that is doing, it's your energy is portraying outward. And I'm noticing within this Queen of Cups, relationships developing to a new level. And this King is definitely, all the energy from this King is coming into the Queen. So because of this truth, and look, and I'm bypassing, it's almost like, I feel like I'm like the king on a parade route, and the lower energy can't touch me. Well, there's that protection. But nonetheless, so I'm taking that energy and I'm pushing it forward. It's moving forward, like almost spreading karma, future karma. Wow, it's teaching me how. It's teaching me how to build karma. And it's building relationships also. So what this is doing is teaching you everything. But the effects of it are like much better relationships. Much better relationships. An attitude of not caring, not even needing validation from anyone. Like you just, that any need, which, listen, we all carry that around, but it's like, bam, it's gone. Well, it's like you know the energy of the universe now. You know the secret. Wow. Maybe it's telling us to watch that movie. I watched it once a long time ago. It's almost like it's even going in a circle. Because I took that hard chance. Because I walked through that gate. And what it's doing, it's also just, it's like, you're gaining a lot of wisdom through it too. But this is wisdom you will use for eternity. So you're gaining wisdom for your soul. What a trip. What a trip. What is going on here? Look, I'm even shuffling my cards backwards. That's weird. That's weird. Alright, we're going to put a card, one card for each card. My nose is like so itchy. We have the Emperor. And we're actually in Aries energy right now. We have the Six of Swords on this Ace of Swords. So right away, I'm noticing the ability to move on. The ability to move out of situations, right? This is about things looking up. I always feel like in time, but you're taking the right step. You're taking the right step forward, and it's coming with this Ace. So, it's whatever you're gaining through this gate. You know, that little girl there. Maybe it's bringing hope back into your life. Look at that. We have the Fool. The Fool on the Nine of Wands. I always feel that's the energy of, I've been here before, I've done this before. Doesn't have to be with like someone, like a relationship coming back. I mean like deja vu. You know, when you have deja vu, sometimes you're really feeling and experiencing something that's already been lived, so to speak. So, you know, the one thing we know is you're protected on this part of your journey, and it looks like you are being asked to take this journey. Almost like the Emperor is looking over. Like trust within this energy of the Emperor. You know, and you're moving out of a difficult situation, a difficult time. And things are just getting better and better, or they will be. And the Fool is looking back at the Six of Swords in, you know, like trying to almost share his sunlight, like just to show you this is what you're going to feel like, brand new energy. Okay. I have the Four of Cups on the Seven of Wands. You know, I kind of feel like you're not making a choice, a decision about someone, or someone not making a decision about you. But it almost feels like it has nothing to do with the person and everything to do with the people around them. Those who influence you or influence them. You know, even if this energy, you know, even if they're not like coming out and saying it to you, you may mention someone's name and, you know, you can feel their energy change. Now, you know, usually it's because they love us, right? But at the same time, you can't really you shouldn't force your energy on someone else. So I kind of get it. But I do feel like it's affecting you. Or affecting this partner. I feel like it is slowing something down. Hmm. You know, it's like you are what you eat. You are what you eat. Here I feel like it's relating to other people. And they are holding you back. And this Four of Cups has his back to the King. So I'm not on board with this new way of being. You know, like maybe I don't even know it's available to me. Maybe I've become so down and out within my pain, sorrow, longing, that I'm no longer aware of anything new that comes your way, like you're not seeing it. It's almost like other people's energy has become a blanket around you. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'd say take off that blanket. I don't know that means that you have to, like, you know, kick everyone out of your life. But maybe it's within your own energy, like you're not standing tall like the Emperor right now. You know what I mean? Like you're not coming out with that strong energy. And you know it's hard, Libra, because I just know your heart so well. I feel. And listen, we're all better at some things than others. And you being forceful, it's not something that comes easy to you, or you even prefer. Like you prefer to stay out of the drama. However, it's almost like being eaten alive. I feel like I'm over exaggerating, but okay. But I do know that you're missing. You're missing opportunities, big or small. You know, small things, small steps can lead to, what's that saying? Small steps lead to giant leaps. Small leaps lead to giant, I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Well, thank you. I have the Seven of Pentacles on the King of Swords. That's kind of fitting. I do feel like the King of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the King of Swords is representing you. And yeah, it can certainly represent another Libra too. You know, I've had people say that, like, what if I'm in love with someone who's the same sign? I feel like, that's why you don't want to really pay attention to the sign so much and more the energy. Like, you'll know if this fits in your, if this is your story, you'll know. So anyway, I don't know. I kind of feel like harvest time. You know, I feel that for you, like this is about, I don't know, like wisdom coming to you, epiphanies coming to you, just ways and things that help your life become easier and less stressful, like things revealed to you. And I have the Prince of Cups on the Queen of Cups. And look what I have on the Eight of Swords. I have the Ten of Wands. Just meant to be. The temporary energy, right? You know, it's a small part on a much larger path. Sometimes in the Ten of Wands, I feel like within the Ten of Wands, like within time, I forget about the burden and I start to remember the good things, right? Because Ten of Wands, you know, yeah, it's burdensome right now because it's been a while, you know, but when you think about it, there were good times, you know what I mean? And I feel like what it's saying is you're leaving a time when, especially with the Ten of Wands, like you're leaving a time when you choose to carry burdens around. Like, it's almost like before you didn't have a choice, now you do. Now you do. And it's like all those wands being lifted from you by the Fool. Okay. You know, this Emperor for some could certainly be a boss. Someone who can make a difference in your life. It could be an opportunity to really do something different. You know, whatever it is, it feels life-changing, but I don't mean like, I mean like I got a big raise. I got a big promotion. You know, if I've been trying to sell my house, I've sold my house. My house sells. Because I do feel like that, you know, I'm sort of climbing a ladder here. But it's almost like the big guy, the big boss, you know, the owner of the company, the one who needs to see your ideas, right, or your work. It gets to the right person. Put it that way. When maybe normally it didn't. Maybe it traveled through channels, and now it's like, I don't know, maybe you're creating something, and it catches the person at the top. It catches their eye. And I just realized I'm scratching my hand. It's a sign of money. Money. You know, it could require you to move. It could require the travel be a little bit longer. Or it could be ending that part of your work life. Like, no longer are you traveling forever. You know, maybe you do move. But I feel like after that, it's like, almost like you could walk to work. You could walk to it. Of course, that can't apply to everyone. I know that, but it does feel like opportunity. Okay. Man, it's like pulling me into a trance almost. Alright, let's see what else wants to come out with this Emperor. So a very giving and strong energy together. You know, but I could see if within the Six of Pentacles, you know, if I could see there can be the energy of not treating someone well. So I do have to think about that. Well, what the hell is the Lovers doing here? Card of Gemini. You know, it's first thing I noticed is with the Emperor, it's a number 4, but it's Roman numerals. And the Lovers is 6. But if you, I have to show you now. They're the same, just reversed. Well, I think we are taking a turn here. Because I definitely feel like it's trying to point out that that we're taking a turn. I have the Three of Pentacles. Wow. So maybe somebody wants a little bit more at work. A little bit more. And then I have the Hermit. So the Hermit is shedding light on the Three of Pentacles. And I have the Emperor. Bringing in the Lovers. They're definitely connected. And I don't know. I just feel like, you know, this Emperor feels somehow tied to your money. I shouldn't say your money, but somehow tied to how you earn your money. You know, and I'm just looking because I have the Fool here. I don't know. I feel like, okay, well, this may be someone who has an offer, but also may be doing it because there's feelings attached or wants to find out more, feeling tied to it. You know, and the Emperor has his arms stretched out. So he wants us to notice he's got the world in his hand with, you know, the symbol of his beliefs, let's say. And then you have the Hermit also, like, trying to get the attention of this energy. So both are going inward. So let's look. You know, it's almost like he is trying to point out to us that what we're experiencing, what is coming. And he is, you know, he is starting at the top. He's not down here. So for many of you, there's someone coming in that you may not have a clue. But it's just part of what's meant to be. It's like they're orchestrating the two of you. And I don't know. I just feel like there is, I feel like the third here is spiritual. And, you know, it can be seeing two sides of a person, seeing their perspective, but seeing it in a way where you truly see their perspective and they see yours. That's kind of beautiful. So, whoa. You know, and what two great and wise cards. So we definitely want to pay attention to the energy. You know, it's almost like the Hermit shining his light on the Emperor. Could be shining his light on you. Remember, you are the Emperor. Okay. Interesting. All right, well, let's keep going. I feel like I'm being wordy today. All right, so let's look at the Ace of Swords with the Six of Swords. Right at the bat, we have a lot of mental energy. Hello, Sun. Beautiful. Major Arcana. I feel like this is a promise. Like this is guaranteed. Maybe it's just your time. Maybe it's what's going on with the sky. But I definitely feel like this is illumination. I mean, this is illumination. She's looking in the mirror, too. Look at that. She's looking in the mirror. Okay. You know, I was just going to say, just be aware of your energy, because you're sitting on a lot of swords there, right? But you have this beautiful illumination from the sun, major arcana, and you have the Three of Wands. So I feel like this is a time period where you're learning, not learning, you're moving into, you know, a better time. You know, you're able to, you know, the sun is shining again. You feel good again. You know, actually, you know, for some of you, you're feeling great. Like, you're getting all this energy. And, I mean, you're getting a lot of fire, too. So, hey, Libra. You know, your libido could be just, like, coming alive. This may be a new way for you. But it's like go with it. Enjoy. Don't, like, have fun. Be passionate. You know, it may feel like a slow process getting to this point. But once the momentum is built, it really just starts flying. You know, and that's the truth. Like, it's like once you take on the energy of the sun, you know, which is keeping, like, staying happy. How? You know, making yourself listen to good music and dance and do the things that make you happy. If you're feeling down, like, make yourself get up and dance for like 1 minute. Time it. Like, gotta dance for a minute. You know, there are ways, just like, you know, back in the beginning, snapping that dog out of it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep going. And I'm gonna look at this Fool. You know, because this Fool is, which is you, wants to take this journey, wants to jump on board. And with the Nine of Wands behind him, you know, you have the experience. You know, you're not taking it's not like you carry everything with you. It's knowing. I know. I already know. I don't have to project it all the time. That type of thing. At the High Priestess. So, you know, kind of beautiful, because, you know, it's almost like the High Priestess is the one who's opening up the gate. Okay, well, she is. She's the one who's opening up this gate. You know, you're getting these downloads are, they're everything. I don't know. Like, I can't even put a title on them. You know, the Akashic Records, hmm, it's it is about you, but it feels like even bigger. Okay. All right, let's look at this Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands. You know, I just feel like you're feeling a little beat down here. I have the Princess of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Boy, do I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this character came in and feels like stole the princess, took the princess. Not physically, you know what I mean. Took your princess. Actually, it'd be like that, right? That's 7. Look at him looking back. So, you know, definitely for some of you, this can be the energy of someone. You know, it's definitely past energy. So let's think about that. It's definitely past energy, but it definitely feels like somebody, you know, maybe a friend sleeping with your girlfriend, sleeping with your boyfriend. It's a tough kind of hurt to get over. You know, yet this could have never existed anyway. It's too different. You know, it's almost like the Princess of Cups doesn't have the experience yet to lighten this, you know, heal this situation on her own. And I'm just looking at how, again, she's fixated on the cup and what's coming in versus what she thought, or he, was the right thing at that time. I don't know why I'm laughing. Well, I mean, you know, I've lived through this energy. Not really this energy, more this. But I understand it. Okay. So, So that's what some of you are hung up on, okay? I want you to understand that. That's what's holding you back from seeing what's new. Of course, that can't be everyone, but something within that energy. Okay? Okay, so it's that type of energy that's holding back, that has your back towards this, you know, it is a higher way of being, definitely. You know, the King of Swords, you know, should be impartial. So, you know, that means I'm able to look at all angles, all sides, fairly. You know, you stand for justice. Okay, 8 of Wands. Look at that. So it's like these epiphanies, this open gate, again, is taking you, bringing you, valuable information. It really feels like life-changing information. And then to have the Eight of Wands after that. You know, I feel like if anything, Libra, this is more in your energy, like how quickly some of your energy changes. It doesn't always have to be like from negative to good, right? But this can be from not having any energy to bam, like feeling like Superman, you know? You know, and it's almost like you can use that energy any way you want. Okay, let's look at the Queen and the Prince. And I just have to say, you know, I feel like, again, and of course, this can be someone else. This can be what someone else is going through and what you're waiting for. Understand that, okay? But for many of you, this is what you're going through. Anyway, well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I almost feel like if this is love, that it's happening on both sides. Because we have the Prince coming in with an offer of love. And the Queen of Cups, you know, she's ready for that. She lives for that. With the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, is this coming through work? I'm telling you. And for others, you know, this could certainly be an offer on to have your own business. Even love finding you at your business. You know, this for some, the Nine of Pentacles is, you know, I have been alone. I am self-sufficient. You know, I do have a good material world, a good material life. But what I don't have is great love. But I have everything else. And this can be you ready for love now, right? Even like freeing up some time. Like being ready in all ways. So even, you know, because this could be the card of a workaholic. So if that's you, I feel like it's just saying, you know, free up some time for this, if it's truly what you want. See if anything else wants to come out. Six of Cups. Okay, well, you know, is the Six of Cups this person from over here? Maybe. Maybe. And that might be why there's a lot of negative energy around you. You know, your friends or your family having been through that experience with you, so to speak. It's understandable energy, but yet at the same time, you're getting lost in it. You're drowning in it. And it just feels like all you got to do is stand up, you know, like, hello, like, no more. Because it does look like you are like, hey, this person's coming. it does feel connected here. And it can be connected in different ways also, but it does feel connected. For some of you, you may have been watching someone afar, or they you, at different times in your life even. You know, it's weird. It's like, for whatever the reason, they may, you know, for whatever the reason, they probably didn't let themselves be known. Or you might have been married, they may have been married, but I see that. I do see that. So the Empress and the Page of Pentacles. So I like this offer coming in. You know, like, whatever this is, you know, work, love, I like it. I like that it's coming out with the Empress. Especially since we have the Empress, or the Emperor, opening up your reading. So it feels like an offer you can trust. You know, for a few, there may be a big age difference. I mean, I don't know how big, but big enough. You know, maybe 15, 20, 25 years. I feel like it's more the female who would be the older one, possibly. And this is just for a few of you. I just want you to know that you're being recognized here. Oh my God, Libra, I feel like your reading is going to be a long one. But it feels important. Alright, let's see if anything else wants to come out on this. So I definitely feel like this person coming back are for those who have been single, who have been concentrating on your career. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do final clarification. And we're going to use the crystal vision. And this is going to be final clarification. Anything else that we need to know that perhaps I missed in the reading? Final messages for Libra, those guided. Anything else we can leave on with? with the Three Cups, the Star, beautiful, card of Aquarius, I have the Page of Swords. You know, very quickly, I feel like, much like the Ace of Swords that came out, it's, you know, it is, like, this is your time. This is you manifesting your dream to you. It's a happy time. But it doesn't mean that it's necessarily easy in the beginning. But I feel like, Libra, I feel like there's no way you cannot get through this because this is your own truth. Of the Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, you're the one who benefits here, definitely. And this is about growth. This is about going in as the apprentice and coming out as the master. I had the Eight of Swords under the Star card, the King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and the Seven of Wands coming out as an extra card, almost like it's being pushed out, right? Because this fell under one of your challenges, which is other people's energy, and I almost feel like it's being pushed out of your reading now. You know, I just feel like what this is saying is, and I know you guys are getting tired of me saying this, but you know, you can't let fear stop you from moving ahead here, not within this energy, Libra, because, you know, the thought that it's challenging may scare you away, but it's not that kind of challenge. And it's, you know, it's one of those things where you couldn't imagine not doing it once you've done it. So keep that in mind, okay? But it does feel like it frees you. It frees you from everything. It frees you from feeling constricted, restricted in a way that you need to be. And it's just like, I can be me now. I'm just me. I feel like I think you're just going to be guided through it. So it's almost like just trust it. It's kind of an awakening. I guess it is an awakening. Yet it's divine timing. It's the time. It's your time period. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. I feel like the main energy is being aware of my current energy. Spending some time, if you can, this month in meditation, or doing something that really quiets your mind. You know, when I say quiet your mind, it can be, you know, if you like to draw, like draw, because what that does is focus your mind on the drawing and empties it of all the crap, period. Because I feel through there you're going to receive some real epiphanies, some real life-changing, you know, it's almost like a chance to review your life before it's time to review it. And the blessings are great. Okay, I feel like I'm talking a lot and you're reading. I apologize for that. All right, Libra, I hope this reading made sense to you. I don't feel like everyone's going to get it, and that's okay. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in your feedback on this reading. Okay, guys, I love you. I will see you soon.